aggressive in the B tunnels though. You've got a lot of information here. Time ticking away. What's the next move here for Cloud9?
JW on a headshot box down below, doesn't go for the jump, waits to see if Stewie's going to go over top, and instead Stewie gets the kill as a result of it. This will open up a little bit of room in the A site. And smartly, Slemmy, again, we talked about how they talked about on the desk how we implemented a system with this team. It's going to wait top middle to cut off Catwalk so that they can try and still hold it because it's planted openly for them in that position. Skadoodle stays at quad, and here we go. Slemmy, he may have gone down, but that's the information given. They know there's 3 out toward middle, and the players on Catwalk will be able to just sit comfortably at the corner and not worry about CT, because that's 3 of 4 found already, but they have to get the kills now, and Dennis, again with pistols, he's up to 3. Finally, he's silenced, but is that enough? Apparently so. Skadoodle putting him down. It's nothing to flank them out, and Olaf Meister, he'll get a kill, but do they have the time on 10 seconds? They should just.
I think it's fine. Dennis, once again, we always think, surely not going to step up massively once again in the CT pistol rounds, but he delivers once more. 3 kills from him. It's actually
now he'll counter flash over. Aggressive shot. Again, the preemptive strike, but they don't account for Olaf. Again, his rotations out of B have been well read. They're getting that information in B early. They know there's no aggression, and then Olaf's going out to support middle. They're rotating so well, and that now allows Flush out of CT back toward the ramp. And despite not having anyone in the A site, they're doing big damage to those who have crossed. Bombs just arrived now in the hands of Slemmy. 2 HP. They go for the jump. They can't quite find it, so it will get money at least rolling for Cloud9 if they can't fully pull this round in their favor. And that smoke on platform does delay them a little bit longer, but again, the post plant, it's not amazing. Their one saving grace is Skadoodle with the op on the long platform.
It's an okay plan as well. It's on the bomb side. Let's see what they can do here. Time ticking away. Here comes fnatic play. Grenade on the site. He's going to do a ton of damage towards Stewie, but can he hold them off? He needs to hit his first shot.
Well, it doesn't do that. It is Slemmy, but again, remember, Skadoodle's down here. He, I think, has to face that from the platform. They know long is a problem. Skadoodle does trade on Flusha. That's going to make this possible, and there it is. He finds Crims as he just gets to the edge and just gets there before he can get on the defuse.
Well, there it is. That shows you how strong the long control can be at that point. They managed to get...
Slemmy down, Shroud. Oh, it was nothing to cut the second one, but did find Flusha on the edge. Man advantage now for Cloud9, and they still have JW to fight against in this position. And he's in an awkward spot, but the flash does come out. That's well timed for the teammate. However, Shroud hugging the stairs, no one in the open, nothing not exposed. And Dennis can't really serve well enough to support JW in that position. Flash over as well. He's caught against the wall. Very well done, Cloud9, and a little bit of an overcommitment, I have to say, from fnatic.
Yeah, 3 players that died there, and they really wanted to take those jewels. Doesn't really go in their favor, though. Olaf Meister now on the glass cannon AWP. That's it. Stewie takes him down. That should break the economy of fnatic as well here. So Cloud9 really starting to come to life in the first half and done.
1 minute and 13 is a lot of time for Cloud9 to work with. But we know fnatic's very good at working in tandem with each other to pull the difference back. And JW not quite able to get around far enough. Gets tagged through the wall down to 39, and that's the opening that Cloud9 need. That's the cross with the smoke late. JW, he is burning alive. He just gets caught on the edge of it. And Crims has to do absolutely nothing. He has to sit and wait for his teammates to rotate. Olaf with the late bounce on the Molotov. Quick flash. They want to act on this very fast indeed as Crims throws a nade up. That's going to take down nothing after the initial flame damage. Slemmy pulls one back. AWP, but it's a double AWP again for Cloud9. Thankfully, both out toward long.
It's a decent plan as well. So the smoke available, that's where things get interesting. Dennis going to check on the bomb right now. They need to act in this high pressure situation.
And they did spot that first peek, but they're on it. Dennis is on it. That smoke out. 2 AWPs. Oh. They can't find it. Skadoodle does late, but it's too late. As fnatic will pick up round number 7. Both AWPs with that position with it. They're actually going to still set a crossfire right now. I think it's Dennis is the other player. Crims, excuse me, now when I see it, is out in that position with him setting. But it's going to be Olaf. Take down Shroud at B early. Re-peek. Skadoodle gone as well. And he's been missing out on some duels, very crucial duels early on in this game. And Cloud9 has to find a way with 46 seconds to pull this back. Stewie gets flashed as he tries to find an opening in mid. And the double up setup, it's not working out so far at all for Cloud9.
I think we just heard that spot is so stupid towards the back.
That was Shroud.
Platform, interesting thoughts there, but still 3 players remain for Cloud9. Will be making their ascendance onto the A side here. Going to be struggling there. Through the smoke, nothing, taking a ton of damage here. One more bullet would do it, but he manages to stay alive at this point. fnatic in such a strong position. You can see it on the mini-map right now. Pincer coming in from long and short. The bomb will be planted. Let's see if they can hold on.
And the bomb will get planted, that's fine, but again, they've got full long control fnatic. They've got cat control with Dennis here, and they've got players, 1 player right now, Flusha, rotating in from CT. They've got all angles covered off. Cloud9 literally has nowhere to go except sit on the site and straight up win duels, and we're already seeing the utility being deployed. That's going to be so hard for them to do. It's Dennis on all 3 on the way in.
Lovely retake there from fnatic. I think it wasn't ever going to go any other way. You can see the positions they had. 3 players ready for C9. There was flashbangs available for the Swedes as well. Once you had long control, it's so difficult to hold on to this Cloud9. They're all isolated in difficult areas, haven't got the short control, haven't reacted fast enough when the bomb's going down. Simple retake procedure, and Dennis is absolutely wrecking them there with the silence M4. All of my stuff, I'm sorry, Chad, it's a pretty standard position. Obviously, it's difficult to manage, but if you're going to stand in the open like that, there's going to be the peaker's advantage for the CT there. He gets to dictate when he's facing, and I think Olof's going to outreact most players in those scenarios as well. He takes down 2 OP and Olof. Such a horrible combination. Flashbang goes over towards long. Maybe that's just a smoke.
And look at this position as well. JW shoots. Look who's still there, unsighted. Krim's waiting in this corner, and JW finds it through the smoke. They commit. Slimmy goes down. That's too easily for fnatic.
Yeah, too easy, I'd say. But Stewie has got some positional control here. Problem is he's only got the Galil. As soon as he gets spotted, should be taken down here. fnatic just dancing from CD spawning. JW going to get another easy kill. Bomb goes down as well. This is just an absolute nightmare for Cloud9. Not going to do too much of it. What a shot. Headshot. Takes down Stewie. Now it's just nothing with the Tech9. Round over, I'm afraid. But if he can potentially do something to the AWP, that could dent the economy, I guess. Some sort of silver lining at this point, but the round is definitely over. Jumping AWP's coming from off. Be careful though, that's a little bit clumsy in my opinion, especially when Dennis was coming in for the backstab, but it will recover the AWP. No harm, no foul. Last 2 rounds here, we'll have a look at the money for Cloud9. Not really much to work with, and that's that play from JW. Like you said, perfectly baiting in Krim there. Really nice stuff from them. 9-4. Just a partial buy available for Cloud9. Tech9s, P250s, smokes. But there's been so many of these half, I don't really think they'll be to...
For Skadoodle into Shroud. Shroud, P2000 rather than the USP, and Skadoodle can't hit the shot, force back, 8 HP. Dink as well onto Shroud, 7 for him. They figured that out all too easy. Scar got hit so early that there couldn't be anything found back, but look at nothing. He rotates over late, it's 3 kills for him. Dennis and JW go down, bomb dropped it long, and it's all off in a 1 versus 4.
Just when he needed a hero, nothing stepping up there. It's actually Scar and Shroud going down to very low HP, and he comes in and saves the day. Slemmy finishes things off. It was a last-minute long take there from fnatic. Didn't really work out, though. They managed to get some initial heavy damage there, but this was nothing coming back in with that P2000, locking it down. Shroud taking away all the aggro. He comes just in time to save the round there. So a much-needed pistol round going in favor of Cloud9, but the problem is they're playing fnatic, Matt.
Well, and he knows he's got the tag on Stewie, and Stewie's in that B side, so this is going to be actually quite interesting because the Tech9s could be huge in that sense. However, Stewie playing behind the barrels does pick up 2. That's worth his weight in gold because now it's nothing in Shroud. They're going to try and close this out in Shroud. Closing out Olaf Meister on the offside means the rotations will come in effortlessly and uninterrupted. Good play from nothing from the window. It's JW left alive. Bomb is on the platform though, on the back of the site. JW flashed, had a chance to go for Shroud there, didn't know it. He's actually, okay, all right, staying clever in this. Shroud thankfully considers the possibility he's already there and does find him.
Check your corners. But yeah, nice
ramp again. They're holding this long position. Cloud9, they can afford to give it up play the retake, but Skadoodle drops the bomb on the way through. Good tag from Shroud. Gets dropped in the end by Dennis though on a pistol, and Ska needs to be a little bit careful missing these shots. That's going to allow the bomb plant for Dennis. Watch inside a CT spawn as well because JW, he dropped down. They had no idea he was there. Nothing gets taken out. This is becoming a bit of a problem. Skadoodle thankfully swaps over to the CZ to find Flusha, and Dennis on 11. Gives them a bit of a silver lining in that position as Stewie takes down JW, but Dennis with the pistol! Oh, he's hit 2 with the deagle! That's the first on his Skadoodle. He can try and control this, the tag as well, but Stewie 2K just barely gets back into him. Dennis, that is far too close for comfort.
I think he's taken the title of the best pistol player in the world right now. Absolutely nuts that could actually finish things off as well. It takes...
Surely. So we'll see if they read this, because if Cloud9 can at least resume control and maintain control of that long position, there's a chance. That holding for fnatic gets more difficult as Flusha plants for Catwalk. They do definitely have that to work with, as well as the top mid position right now from Krims. And that's going to be successful for the first. This will slow them considerably. It may do more than that. Krims with 3, that's big. That should be the round, because now, even though they have long, they're completely surrounded. Fnatic's figured it out, and JW's just going to hold. Even if they want to try and save at this point, they have to confront.
And Yanko, if you're watching, that's one of the rounds we need to analyze after this game. That was absolutely sick for Fnatic. Normally when you see those long smokes go down, the idea is to segregate the CTs you know are down in that area, maybe towards the long doors as well. The idea is you go challenge them to have them back up towards A. They actually first half, Fnatic looked incredibly strong. After some questionable decisions, we find ourselves here. B-rush, why not? Let's see what happens.
If it works, Lemmy's already shut down Flusha. They're inside of the site, but the nade damage is so significant. Olaf Meister, though, still alive. Not the one you'd want to be alive in this position, because he is menacing, and he takes down 2. Gives them the bomb site. They've also got a smoke on the doorway, and an M4 picked up in his hands. Bombs down. It's only a 1-man advantage for Cloud9. 2 kits, Lemmy's without one. And they're all stuck outside those doorways, at least for the moment. Smoke on his tunnels. Olaf just has to wait, play the sound, play the triggers, and try and cut them off. fnatic suddenly has this round in a reasonable position with that rush. And they haven't gone B for a while, so Cloud9 not anticipating this. It's Doodle as well. AWP, JW's got Slemmy. It's going to be Olaf, late peek, down to just Shroud. In an incredible fashion, it's again a Tech 9 rush, of course, for fnatic. It's Olaf who picks up 4. And they will win it on that. Cloud9 comes so close to the end.